light in the spot we thrive. Figure Fight Club, our passions alive. Yeah. Unboxings and battles, the thrill of every find. Trading tales and treasures, forever intertwined. From rare gems to customs, every figure's a star. Thanks to you all, we've come so far. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Figure Fight Club, where collectors come to play. Discussions from relevance to hot toys shaped by collecting weight. Pour a drink for yourself, collect your thoughts. Join us on this journey and action-packed talks. In the club, the fight is on. Action figures shine like the break of dawn. Collectors gather around, any drink will do. In Figure Fight Club, we welcome you. Welcome with the club, with the front. Welcome with the club, with the front. Drinks up high and let's cheers. You're among collectors and like-minded peers. From stores to conventions, we take you backstage, exploring figures from modern day to the Stone Age. From the club, the fight is on. Action figures shine like the break of dawn. Collectors gather around, any drink will do. In Figure Fight Club, we welcome you. Welcome with the club, with the front. Welcome with the club, with the front. Classics and new releases, trade secrets and how to store all those little pieces. So grab a drink, sit back and relax. This club is for collectors, just facts.
Welcome to Figure Fight Club presents Plastic Journey. Hope everyone is doing well. It is Friday. Finally, it's Friday, and we have a great show planned. We have Nikki Nikole joining us today. But before we bring her out, let's go ahead and bring out Lucifer. Lou, how you doing, man?
What's going on, brother? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, dude.
Everyone in the chat, happy Friday. Good to see everybody.
It is nice to see you, of course.
Happy that it's the weekend. Happy it's starting up, and it's we can just chill a little bit, relax. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there, man. It's been kind of weird day for me, to be honest with you. We've been working, then kind of doing other stuff, and working. But at least I'm done with working, and now I get to enjoy. And responsibilities are over at least for the next 3 hours, 4 hours.
There you go. There you go. 5 hours, 6, whatever we go. You know, you never know.
Wife tagged in, so she's taking care of the kids until I hear the crash and they have to go run.
Right. Of course. I get you. Yeah. Been there.
But I don't want to keep her waiting too long, so let's bring her out.
All right.
Please welcome Nikki Nikole Creations.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome.
How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing all right. It's been a long week. Still got one more day to go, but we're in it to win it.
That's true.
That's right. Do you at least get 2 days in a row off? Or
I do. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right on. Very cool.
That's very important.
See you.
That is.
It is for your mental health. It's
Exactly.
extremely important.
Very important to be able to go outside and touch some grass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here in Georgia, it is so hot and muggy right now. I don't want
Maybe not.
Yeah. You come out of there and you feel like you just took a shower. An extremely warm shower.
I started wearing hats when I go outside. I normally don't wear hats, but it's so hot. It's like, okay, this is not good for my bald head right now. So, yes, I definitely get it.
What's up, Gary? Thanks for stopping in, my friend.
But this show is called Plastic Journey, and Nikki, thank you for being a VIP for the show.
Yes.
I guess we're going to just dive right into the questions.
Yeah.
How long have you been collecting for?
Ooh, let's see. 12 years as an adult.
12 years.
12 years as an adult. Okay.
All right. So that's been a good time.
Yeah. I was just reevaluating my life the other day, and I'm like, it's been over 10 years. You know, I usually shift hobbies or like have some really big life changes every 10 years or so. I'm like, is it time? Is it time to get out of collecting? Not yet.
Not yet. No, it's so funny that you mentioned that because I've always had the thought. So I started collecting because someone gifted me an action figure, and I didn't want to open it, but I wanted to see how it was. So I bought different ones, and that's how I got hooked up into collecting. But I've always wondered if I never was gifted the figure, would I even gotten into collecting?
Absolutely.
And
Yep.
just thinking about how much money I would have saved and probably invested into other things that probably made me money would have been a lot better.
I've been quite lucky that my collecting as of now has actually made me more money than I've spent.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty phenomenal because it's always the other way around.
Yeah. I mean, I keep track. I've kept track of everything on a spreadsheet from the very beginning of what I've spent. I've definitely lost money in some lines, but I've made a lot more money back when I sell older figures from other lines. So it's worked out.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
Do you sell often as well?
Not really. I usually get in the mood to purge like once a year, usually around this time. I'm selling a lot right now.
So it's time to purge. Make a list, guys.
Yep.
I saw your post for the Savage Purge, and
Yes.
yeah.
Got some redundants that I was archiving for a little while, and then selling some older mythics and some older Zestray.
Sounds right.
Okay.
So you got the 1.0s, the original ones.
I do, but I was trying to unleash some of I got way too many of the Roman guards, and unfortunately they haven't really risen in value, so I'm just going to hold on to them a little longer. Got
you. Yeah, the issue with the Roman guards were was that their armor kind of stopped their articulation a little bit.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yep.
I have like 15 behind me, so I understand. Like, I am a big fan of the Roman guards. I just wish they had articulation.
Yeah, I hear you. I just needed them to stand there, so it was okay with me.
And they look phenomenal just standing there.
They do.
I completely agree with that one.
Yeah, I mean, if you're okay with that, then that's a good thing. At least you have that. What were you gonna say, Abby? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, I was just gonna say you had a story to tell because you put your finger at me. You pointed a finger at me right at the beginning before I asked my first question.
I did. So, and I'm very happy to meet you, Nikki. I'm a huge Savage fan and love your work in the line. So, but I needed to tell you a little story before the show. As I was saying before, my son and my granddaughter stopped over right before the show, and so that's why I came in a little bit late. But one of the first things that my granddaughter saw on one of my shelves was this guy. And so she goes over, she sees it, and she points at it. She goes, "Papa," she goes, "Dinosaur." She was all about it. She's 2.5, right? And she was all about it. Yeah, and she's going up to him, and she's kind of touching him. And I was like, so I told her, I'm like, yeah, I'm talking to the lady in a little while that painted this. And she's like, oh, okay.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool.
Yep. It was a cool moment for sure.
That's awesome. I love that she might be into dinosaurs.
Yeah, definitely. Her little eyes were just like, it was cool.
Love it.
So anyway, yeah.
That's a fun story, that's for sure. I know my kids are all about dinosaurs right now, or ever since they were like even younger. They're 6 and 10 now, but I have like one of the largest dinosaur collections in their toy room. They have their own toy room, so.
Lucky.
And like my wife gets so upset with me. She's like, "You bought another dinosaur?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, check it out. I'm into dinosaurs too. If you look on the left side of my display there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you do the Jurassic, like was it Mattel who does it, right? Mattel ones, or do you do the other ones?
I've only been doing Creative Beast.
Creative Beast, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just really like their color schemes and attention to like scientific accuracy.
Mm.
Yeah.
The detail on them are phenomenal. Are you looking forward to the armor packs for them, or are you going to keep them standard?
Yeah, I haven't been into the cyberzoic stuff. Just not my jam, but I just like the dinosaurs for what they are.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. That's fair.
I was going to say the same thing. I was like, no, when you turn it futuristic, I'm like, that's Star Wars. That's going towards Star Wars territory.
I'm kind of the same way. Yeah. Keep them real.
Yeah. Agreed. I did want to bring this up. Cool Ray 420, thank you for gifting one Figure Fight Club membership, and it went to Can You Fig It?
Can you fig it?
So welcome to membership. We are doing a member stream, and we've been known to do giveaways on member streams, like every single one. So definitely tune in. You got to be there to win it, though. That's how it works. Cool Ray, thank you. Lou, would you like to do the honors?
Thank you, Cool Ray. All right, sure. Why not? What are we going to throw up here? This one.
Jinkies! I think I found a clue, and it's you, Super Chat.
Cool Ray, thank you. That's our co-host, Jenna.
Love it.
She's a big cosplayer, and she's done a lot of videos for us.
Awesome.
That's going back to your diving into your collecting habits. What kind of got you into collecting? What was it? Was there a specific toy? Was there a specific toy line in general?
Yeah,
so you said 12 years, right? So
yeah, it was a very specific thing, and it's kind of weird. So my grandma had passed away.
Okay.
And we were selling, her main house was a cabin up in the woods that I had spent my entire childhood going up there, having many, many great memories. And so it was really hard to sell that house and like say goodbye to it, right? Obviously hard to like deal with the loss of my grandma. Around the same time, that same summer after all that transpired, I was watching a show on, I don't remember what channel, but it was about, and I can't remember the guy's name who had this show, but he was like a toy hunter, and he was going out and trying to find these really rare TMNT figures for one of his clients. And I was like, wow, like I totally remember I had like a lot of nostalgia for TMNT, and I just kind of went down this weird rabbit hole of like looking to see what was out there as far as like TMNT. And so I just started grabbing some older figures, grabbing some newer stuff that looked cool. And that kind of just started this whole thing. I got the little Loyal Subjects vinyls, TMNT vinyls.
Oh, yeah.
I got into their Transformer vinyls. Pretty quickly after that whole stint, I found Four Horsemen, and I saw their Quetzalcoatl figure, Is Ramirez, from the Bird line, from the Gothitropolis line. And I spent a lot of money on eBay for that one figure. I bought that. I think I paid like $125 for it. And when
it's actually not that bad.
When I got it and opened it, I was just like, whoa, the detail on this thing is just next level. And it kind of blew my mind. So that's how it started, and been going strong ever since. And of course, like shortly thereafter, the Four Horsemen Kickstarter concluded pretty quickly right after that. And I wasn't able to get in on that for Mythic Legions, but I did get in on the pre-order that opened up immediately after that. And that really started the rabbit hole because it brought up a lot of nostalgia for D&D. And my favorite aspect for D&D was always creating characters. I was like, oh my gosh, there's that I can mix and match these parts and create characters. And so that was just like.
So you made a lot of customs for D&D.
Oh, yeah.
So just out of random question here, what was your favorite go-to on D&D character?
Rogue.
Okay.
I was like the Rangers myself. I was a Ranger.
Excellent.
Often.
Now, did you play it often, or do you still play it today?
I played a little bit, like in the junior high years with my brother, a little bit. But like I said, like my favorite part was always creating characters, because I didn't have any friends that were into it or anything. I had like the box set from my dad, and we had an amazing hobby shop that was just full of RPG stuff and like the little LED minis, and it was a wonderful world for my imagination to play. And I just like to do that alone a lot. It's just like look at the artwork and create characters.
Okay. All right. And did you paint a lot of miniatures?
I did.
You get into any of that?
I started around that same time too, and I kind of surprised myself that they didn't turn out terribly. When I first started, I was like, wow, this is actually kind of cool, and got into it a little bit then. Yeah. And then I kind of got into high school and social, and all of that got put aside.
As they do.
The teen years, you go through a lot of evolutions in collecting
Yes.
and doing things. Yes, I get that. So is that when your passion for painting also started too, around the D&D time?
I was doing a lot of art and painting just normal on like canvas and paper and stuff before that, but
Okay.
specifically painting like characters and figures, yes, with that.
Okay. That's cool. Okay. I didn't know you were a D. I've only played D&D once, and I did really bad actually. I was not good at it.
I'm extremely rusty. It's been many years, so yeah.
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 No, I get that. I get that completely. You mentioned the bird from Four Horsemen was one of the ones that really wowed you and got you into collecting. Would you say that was kind of the one figure that really ignited the passion for collecting?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
I was kind of going down the track with some nostalgia, but that was the first time I ordered something that was not nostalgia, and I'm like, okay, this is a whole different thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's a question from Magna Figure Photos here. Nikki,
Yes.
favorite non-Savage figure you have customized?
I've done a lot of Mythic Legions customs over the years, so there's definitely favorites in there. But the one that came to mind when I just read your question was one of my very first customs. I got this little Playmates 2012 TMNT neutralizer figure, and it was very skimpy on the paint apps. And so I used some epoxy clay and like filled in his tail because it was like hollow. Part of his body and tail were hollow. So I filled that in, and then I completely repainted the figure and added a bunch of detail. And that was just a really fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very cool.
I guess I just saw the message from K-Town. Abby, maybe it's just me, but I can barely hear you. Check your volume first, and can you guys hear me?
It's you. It's you.
It is me? Okay.
It's you. You're a little low.
I'm a little low. Okay. See,
You are a little low.
This is what I deserve for showing up late to the backstage. All right. How about now?
All right.
Is that better?
That is a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Okay. Well,
Just
I
a
don't know what
little
StreamYard is doing today. So
I know. Well, mine was peaking out it like badly before I came into the studio, so I had to make adjustments and actually turn it down. It's doing its thing again. It's the StreamYard thing.
we'll let it do its thing. It's fine. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you remember the moment you realized, like, I want to be a part of this industry, rather than just collecting from the outside?
Good question. I don't think there was a specific moment. I think it was a progression. I was doing a ton of customs, and then I started working with, not like in a monetary way, but just in a conceptual way, working with Rob when he was running my action figure customs.
Okay.
And just kind of throwing concepts and working on concepts together. And that's really what paved that road.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And going back to some of your custom, I think the first time I ever met you, maybe the only time to be honest with you, was at my first Legions Con back in like 2021.
I think it was
3 maybe.
I think it was the one I met you at was maybe 22.
Maybe around their time. Yeah. I remember buying one of your customs, and I may still have it. I just don't look at my Four Horsemen shelf that much, so it might be in there somewhere. But it was a female with a purple hood that I remember, and then I think you had painted the chest area and then kind of downwards.
Okay, maybe one of the desert elves that I made.
It was a human, I'm pretty sure.
A human. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But
cool.
I didn't get a chance to go grab it, unfortunately.
Okay.
Now, what were some of the figures, brands, or toy lines that influenced your taste as a collector, at least starting out, and how has it differed today?
Yeah, definitely Four Horsemen is a continuous thread. I started pretty strong with them, and I still have quite a lot of their figures. I just posted my night collection the other day on my page.
Okay.
I started off with some Playmates, and then I quickly realized that's not really what I want. I wanted to go more into like the adult collecting realm. NECA for sure. I got really into their Predators. Yeah. So NECA for sure. I think that's pretty much it when I first started.
I actually got a Necro Predator in today. And
Really?
it was the one I was waiting for. Like I could never find it. It was like the samurai, like the red armor samurai
Oh, that's
predator.
fun. Yeah.
And then randomly Target had it and like
Wow.
online, and I was like, well, I'm buying this
Yep.
immediately. So I was like, all right, great.
It's
I
so.
also got the Catwoman too.
Oh, cool. Yeah. That samurai predator is so unique. Very
Yeah,
cool.
I haven't opened that one yet, but it looks really dope, and I've seen people like show it off, and I was like, I really want this, just could never find it.
Hmm.
So thank you, online sales.
Yes.
There you go, man. There you go. Hey, we got can I bring up one of the questions from the chat?
Of course, yeah.
The chat's pouring in with questions, so be
Nice.
prepared. So first up, Media Nocturne Creation. What's going on? Thank you for coming in. Damn, came in late. You didn't get here too late. You're good. We're good. Nikki is awesome. Nikki, if you could have any Varanid, which one would it be and why?
Yeah. So he's talking about
Bye, Abby.
monitor lizards. So Komodos and different types of monitors. I don't have any space for something large, so I'm going to go with a blue tree monitor because they're super colorful. They're arboreal, so if you had a terrarium, it would be very lush looking and pretty. You could put a waterfall in there, so that's what I
Very
do.
cool. Very cool. Now, is that any inspiration for the? I can't remember all the names of them, but the blue one, the new blue Komodo.
Yes,
That is okay. That is
inspiration. Yeah.
okay. All right. That's a beautiful Komodo. I love that figure.
I had a lot of fun painting that.
You did excellent on it. That was my first pull over at IshCon, so I was extremely excited because I was really looking forward to that one, and I got it first try. I said, "Yeah,
Which
You'll have
Komodo was it?
excellent work."
The blue one?
I haven't had my chance at actually opening blind boxes yet, so I'm looking forward to when that shipment comes in of getting like maybe 8 boxes or so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be very cool.
It sucks too because I think I bought 6 boxes and I have 3 whites and 3 reds.
Dang.
I have 4 boxes: 1 white, 1 blue, 1 red, 1 soul brood.
What?
We all can't be like you, Lou.
Hey, that was luck that I've never even imagined getting.
Amazing.
Yeah, it really was. I'm just thinking that's. I'll stop there. Maybe get a lotto ticket. I don't know, but yeah, good stuff.
Sweet.
Actually, let's hit up some of the chat questions too.
Yeah.
Seems like they're getting started, so thank you, Lou.
You're very
Travis P is asking, Nikki, did you order the Four Horsemen RPG?
Yes, I did. I realized that my mythic collecting habits were all centered around archetypes and character creation, kind of regarding an RPG or Dungeons and Dragons, and so that just gave me an excuse to just keep doing it and get some more figures. So yes, I did.
It's awesome. Let's see. Gibbs, Nikki, how cool of a feeling is that folks have stuff you've helped make rocking shelves across the world? Great artist.
Thank you. It is actually a really cool feeling. When I first started customizing and I would do like periodic sales, it was hard because a lot of people would get disappointed if they couldn't get a painted head or a figure before it sold out because I had like one of everything. And so now it's actually easier for me because I could say, hey, if you're interested in my work, here's these 3 lines that I've painted for. And that's kind of a cool feeling.
Awesome.
Yeah, it should be. It should. You should be proud of your work for sure. Absolutely excellent stuff. Well, yeah. You go ahead.
And then Gray Dragon 146 asks, Nikki, what is your go-to paint brand?
I don't have a go-to brand. When I first started, go-tos were definitely Vallejo and Citadel, but I am constantly researching and trying new brands, stuff from overseas. It's kind of its own collecting obsession, if you will. So I'm always after the perfect paint or the perfect color. So it's an evolution, but good staples to get if you're starting out customizing or anything like that. Vallejo and Citadel. And then if you want to get a little more advanced with mixing colors and making your own blends. So flat acrylics have really nice coverage.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like
Very
paint
nice.
has its own like craziness to it. Like there's so many different brands, there's so many different styles of painting,
Oh
and
yeah.
whether it's brush or airbrush, and like the techniques of the lines and even the brush sizes and strokes. Like I've again been around myth and legion collectors for a long time, and I've heard their stories, and it's just
But,
like it's like whoa, that's
Mhm.
just no thank you.
yeah, it's a lot.
I personally have a lot of Vallejo paint and paint brushes, but I very rarely open them. So I have a pretty nice collection of them that I just look at in my closet.
Yeah, it's an intimidating road.
It's very intimidating to me.
Phenomenally. I keep saying, oh, I want to try, but I am absolutely scared to death to even put a paint to brush and try to put it on a figure, no, or anything else.
Yeah.
Not my thing.
I was kind of scared too when I first considered painting an action figure because I didn't know like what type of paint to get. So I did a lot of research online. There's some great customizing guides. You just got to dive in. I think the hardest part is not having the colors that you want. And if you don't know how to blend colors, then you are looking at dropping a lot of money to get that like initial set of colors.
Right, right. Yeah, I think for me, a lot of it is scared to ruin a figure. You know, I guess you'd have to start on a cheap figure, something you just don't care about all that much, and you know, experiment that way. But
Yeah.
yeah. So what do we got else? Bear with me a second. Sorry.
No, I was just. I'm hoping I'm sounding a little bit better. I backed out just to unplug and replug the mic. I am not very tech savvy though, so
Just turn it off and turn it back on. You'll be fine.
that's essentially what I did. Isn't that IT 101? Did you
Yeah.
restart it?
Just restart. That's all. That's all.
So
Travis,
that's what I tried. Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead.
We got another one from Travis here. Hang on, if my stupid mouse would work. There we go. Nikki, what is the normal process when it comes to painting figures? Also, that's two, Travis. You only get one. Also, how many times do you have to paint a figure before the final approval?
I'll start with the last part first. It totally depends on the company and the process. It can vary. Some companies require 2 copies of every paint master, and so you're looking at least twice. Some companies just need 1, depending on their relationship and how their factory works. Ideally, you would not have to paint a figure multiple times. Hopefully,
Yeah.
you do it the first time. But you know, if you're just working on a concept that isn't already spelled out, like if the company doesn't already have a color render, an exact color guide of what they want or an idea, a lot of the work that I do, especially with Savage, is just concepts. So I can just 100% freedom to go paint a bunch of concept art, or shop it out digitally and see what sticks there. So that's really fun. That's like super creative process right there. And then other times you are working off a guide from a company, in which case you hope that you can nail it the first time you do it. Ideally, no repaint. Yeah.
Just to kind of piggyback off that question, how many companies have you worked with
So far,
with Paintmaster?
So far,
You said
3.
Three.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been Fox Forge Toys, Fresh Monkey Fiction, and Savage Crucible. By far the most with Savage Crucible.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Now, what type of? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Lou.
No, you got something. You got good follow up. Go.
No.
Probably
What type of figures do you prefer or enjoy painting more than others?
I really like painting creatures the best,
Creatures, okay.
particularly reptiles and amphibians, and even like furry creatures too. That's by far my favorite. I also really enjoy figures from like with a mythological influence or a specific cultural influence. Those are very enjoyable to me.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Now,
Lou-
can we get?
yeah.
Go Can we get
I
back
was
to
gonna
part one of Travis's? I don't. What is the normal process when it comes to painting figures?
Oh yeah, thanks.
Yeah. No, you're good. Thank you.
It depends on if you are doing a paint master or doing like a custom. At a custom, you're going to want to disarticulate the figure, wash everything to get any weird finishes from the factory or dirt off of the figure before you start painting it. And in some cases, you're going to want to prime it with one color primer to undo what's there. In other cases, you can just start painting over the existing factory paint job. I did that quite a lot. Sometimes if you're doing a full custom, you're going to want to sand the joints down so that before you start painting, so that when you move the elbow joints or the knee joints, that it doesn't rub the paint off. And so you have to create a little bit of space on the disc joint so that there's clearance, so that it's not rubbing off paint. So it's just a lot of prep work goes into a custom. With a paint master, you're either working with, if it's a brand new action figure company or if it's a newly tooled piece. So if the tooling does not already exist for that figure, you're usually working off 3D printed parts that don't articulate completely yet. So you don't have like a full range of motion with the figure. And so you have to be really careful. So you're either painting it completely disarticulated 3D printed parts, or sometimes you can like fuse everything together and paint it that way. If you're lucky too, it's a little easier when their tooling already exists for the figure, because then you can paint that figure and it's an actual action figure that you're painting, just no color on.
That's got to be kind of cool. Those are
a little more fun.
Yeah. Well, even to just get that in hand before, it is a completely clean slate, an actual action figure. That's cool. Yeah.
Do the parts let's just say the body parts and everything get sent to you, or do you print them yourselves?
I am definitely not a 3D printer.
Okay.
If I didn't have like a normal day job, I could maybe conceive of putting the time into learning that, but I hate reading instructions, and I just don't think it's for me. So they are printed and sent to me. Yes.
I get that. Even 3D printing seems to be one of those situations where it looks very overwhelming to me, and so it's like, nope, not going near it.
Yeah.
People have mastered it, and I was like, I'll just buy from you guys.
Yeah. I'm a little worried about like the chemicals and fumes and stuff in my house too. So I don't.
The smell. I've walked into so many homes where that resin smell just hits you right in the face, and it's just like, oh my, like how do you survive with this in the house?
I don't want that.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, that's one of the main reasons why I stayed away from resin. At least I know what's the other one? The filament one are not smelly at all. But they seem to be very slow pacing, but you're not going to get the same detail as you would as a regular resin. Yeah, definitely agree. Now,
man, how you doing?
I was just going to say, I went to there's a local small dinosaur museum in the next town over, and they do a lot of fabrication, and they have on display for the public. They have a huge 3D filament 3D printer on the public floor, and it was cool just to like watch it. It was massive.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, it's always fun to look at other people's stuff, but as long as it's not my house, I think that's exactly. I 100% agree. Now, does being a collector make you better at designing or painting toys?
I think so too, just because you can like R&D quite a lot. You can kind of see what you like, what you don't like, what works, what doesn't work, how joints move. That's super important with that figure design process, and figuring out what you want to design, which I'm not super involved in the actual like engineering process. But from a painting perspective, I would say it's nice to know like what you like and what you don't like, and help guide your own process.
Okay. Now, this goes for any toy line in general. Do you find yourself noticing tiny paint details on like different toys or action figures that someone normal wouldn't even catch?
For sure. I'm definitely always looking at like how many paint apps they decided to put on a figure, what they skipped, what they decided not to paint. Definitely looking at that.
So with that, as a G.I. Joe fan, how are you feeling about what they're doing with the camouflage lately on the pants?
Just the one-sided camo.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's frustrating. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of like one of my favorite figures, I don't know why, is the version it's version 3 Snake Eyes, where he's blue with the fluorescent goggles.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Really like the colors, total nostalgia, but there's a lot of unpainted webbing on that figure.
Yeah.
That annoys me. But I also I'm a little lazy and I don't want to paint it.
So do you get burned out from painting professionally? You definitely get burned out for painting for yourself?
You can, yeah. I would not want to do figure painting full time. That is for sure. Just sitting and like being in like weird positions and your shoulders and your arms. Like I'm getting older, so that starts to hurt after a while. My job, I really like to get out and walk and do a variety of different things. So it's a perfect balance right now with my normal job, and then I do this on the side, and it's a really nice balance.
That's good.
Do you do it at nights, weekends generally? Or at least when you have the time off? Is that when you kind of focus on this?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you? Go ahead.
Go ahead. I just said nights and weekends.
What's the gear like? Like, do you have like those? I've seen people with those like magnifying glasses that get really fully into the figure. They're holding it right here and completely magnified in.
Yeah, this year's been a little sad. Up until very recently, I had 20/20 vision. And yes, folks, I did have to start using a little magnification this year. A little sad about that. But yeah, if you look right here, this is a little light that has a magnifier on it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I can use that. I don't really want to wear any goggles. We're not at that stage yet.
If it makes you feel better, I actually own those goggles. I never used them before, but I do own them. Someone recommended it.
One time I tried my hand at taking a gem cutting class.
Oh.
And
okay.
it was very fascinating. Really cool experience, and you have to wear those gem, jeweler's loops, as they call them. So that's the one time I did wear them.
Okay.
Well, I mean that's more for safety, I feel like.
So
it doesn't, a gem piece doesn't like go flying towards your eyes. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, what's something collectors complain about that you wish they understood about how toys actually are made?
Timelines.
Okay.
Yeah. I think most of the hardcore collectors, especially the ones that collect from independent companies, know the deal on timelines and know what they're getting into. But there's a lot of people out there that aren't in your normal action figure collector sphere to just have zero idea. And so it's like an international scandal that something is taking a year to be made.
I mean, a year is a good thing at this point.
It is. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I mean, realistically, yeah. I mean, honestly, one of the biggest, like Four Horsemen, when I used to collect them, I think you would do a pre-order. It would be like a year and a half, 2 years out. And I was thinking in my head, I was like, why am I paying for something a year and a half, 2 years in advance? Rather, I would just put that money into like a CD for 2 years or 1 year and just let it accrue interest and kind of gain me some money. And then I'll take that money to buy the $10 more that they're spending when it gets out.
Right. Yeah. And I've done a balance of both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's one of those situations where things do sell out very quickly and it's a low after, and then that's when you're like, okay, I should probably pre-order this.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's wins and losses in that situation always, and it's hard to predict. Like,
right.
In reality, it's really hard to predict.
And ebbs and flows. There's no like one rule of I always have to pre-order this line, or I never have to pre-order this line. It's really all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm a huge G.I. Joe collector, the classified. And lately it's been, you don't necessarily have to pre-order right now. Everything's kind of available. It sits for a little while. But again, then there's there's that one, there's that one random figure that's gone before you can blink your eyes. So you've got to kind of find that balance if you're going to play that game.
I never got the Lara Croft, so I'm upset.
I'm still waiting on my Sundown.
You're still waiting? Not really.
I'm waiting on Sundown. I'm waiting on Hydra Viper. I think that's it. Yeah.
Who'd you order them from?
Nerdzoic, and he said,
okay,
I really like his ordering system and like his the collector's loot feature and all that. Really like change and customize your orders and things like that. But I think he said that they specifically delayed this shipment for his distribution. So just being patient.
Yeah. I think you're gonna like Sundown when you get him. I'm pretty impressed by the figure myself, so he'll be worth the wait, I think. Yeah.
I really want to take that figure outside. We have some really beautiful, like Western landscapes here, and I can't wait to just take him out and take some photos with my iPhone and just enjoy myself.
That's awesome.
No, that's another question. In a way, do you do photography, like toy photography and stuff like that?
Again, I hate reading instructions, so I'm just not a good photographer. That being said, I do very much enjoy just taking a figure on a hike or taking it to another country with my travels and snapping some shots with my iPhone. I find great enjoyment of that, and that's totally enough for me.
I'm glad you said that because I'm a big fan of travel figures in general.
Yeah, it's fun.
It is fun, yes. Every time I travel anywhere, I take one or two figures with me, and they'll stay with me, and it's something to play with or something to take pictures of randomly. So yeah. I agree.
Right on.
And and conversely, from the last question I asked, what's something a toy industry could learn from the collectors?
Oh man.
This is a little bit more difficult.
It totally
yeah,
is.
most definitely. Yeah, this is definitely.
I think we're actually, I would say, being on the Savage Crucible team, we're always learning from collectors. It's a constant process. Constructive feedback is constructive, and so when somebody actually comes to us with constructive feedback, we listen. We talk about it as a team, and in some cases we'll make adjustments to a figure. Like I can't think of a specific example right now, but I would just say it's a constant learning process. There's tons that we can learn from collectors as far as critiques on articulation, range of movement, so many things.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, so you're talking about the feedback from the collector. Now, how do you, attain that feedback? Is it through social media? Are you, going through the different platforms out there looking at the responses, or is it direct email requests? Because I'm sure you would get a mix of all of it, right?
Yeah, all of the above. And even sometimes in person at the shows, that's a good moment too, or on the YouTube channel. All of the above.
Okay. Just don't tell Stell, because he'll tell you to fuck right off.
Yeah.
No.
He would do that, actually.
He would, actually. Jokingly, of course, but...
Yeah, no, as any artist or creator, like I do think it's really important to be able to receive constructive criticism.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Agreed.
Now, for the people who may not know the term, what exactly does a paint master artist do?
Yeah. So we are painting an example figure that gets sent to the factory so that the factory can utilize their artists to replicate that paint job and mass produce it. And the paint master model can be, like we talked about earlier, can be printed. It can be an already tooled piece if you're kind of an established action figure company. So you're just painting an example. That example goes to the factory and gets mass produced.
And, you and I have talked before about Paint Master, and you had mentioned that, there's certain things that a factory can't reproduce. from a certain setting. Now, how do you change the way of painting from that, painting the figure?
Yeah, it was an adjustment because as a customizer, you can spend as much time on it as you want and put as much crazy amounts of detail on it as you want. But when you're talking about creating an action figure line, you're paying for every color and every paint app or process of paint app that they do.
Mhm.
And so you have to kind of figure out what price range the company wants to be paying for that figure, and then scale up or scale back based on that. So I just can't use 50 colors on a figure. I could on a custom, but not a figure for production.
Right, right. Because well, it's one of those, and it's kind of, like you were saying, the scale up, scale down. So maybe you take from one to give more to the other. Have you guys had the opportunity to do that at any point?
Like in a wave.
Yeah, like a wave, and you scale down some of the paint on one of them to be able to balance the sheets to bring up the paint on another one.
There is something coming that was the case, but not yet. Yeah.
Okay, what's that? I had to try.
You shouldn't have laughed. You should have just kept a straight face.
I know. I screwed it all up. That's exciting. Real quick, I just want to say, Collected Gadget says, "Stay savage, y'all doing great as a team, and I feel you guys have created amazing figures, and it's just getting better. Keep up the good work, and I'm definitely a fan. And thank you for the tips on the paint."
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Now,
TD3.
Oh, TD3, what's going on, dude? What was your first professional opportunity in paint mastery?
For Savage Crucible.
Savage Crucible.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. And how did that open doors for the other companies you started working with?
I think people knew or had seen that I had done that work and then approached. Yeah.
Okay.
So, as far as your Fresh Monkey Fiction work, what have you done with Fresh Monkey Fiction at this point?
Yeah, so I did it's so far only been the holiday line. So all of the reindeer and the head pack. That was those were a lot of figures and a lot of work, but it was so much fun. I did the 2 pumpkin figures as well.
Oh yeah,
that was super fun. I will say by far the pumpkin guy in the plaid shirt was the most time consuming paint master I've ever done, because getting that plaid right was very time consuming. And not only that, but painting with orange paints is time consuming because the specific formulas of orange, you have to lay down a million layers of it. So it just took forever. It took forever. But it was still really fun. So all the holiday, I just put something in the mail for Fresh Monkey Fiction today.
Oh.
Yeah.
And what was that?
TBD.
I was waiting for Lou to ask the question. What was that?
And I actually, you know what? One of my recent, it's been slow as far as receiving figures, but one of my recent pickups is this guy.
Oh,
to your point, when I got this figure, I was totally checking out the detail that they had put on the tentacles and the color fades and all of that. And it's a really nice figure.
It is very nice. Yeah. They're killing it with that line. I'm really been enjoying it. And I've gotten quite a few lately, and I've spent way too much money, but they're awesome. Yeah. And that was the last one that I picked up, and I'm obsessed with the whole Cthulhu thing. Yeah. That's why I'm anxiously awaiting the Harbinger.
Yes. And this shelf here is mostly empty. Still awaiting wave 3.
Waiting for wave 3. That's awesome. Patience. It'll pay off, I know. Yeah. Billy Boy's asking, orange is similar to red as far as coverage, right?
Not in my experience.
No. Okay. Is red cover better, easier?
Really good coverage with the reds.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Have you seen the Josh Brown Recom Rage collab?
I have not.
And we'll bring up one more chat, super chat from Johnny Cock. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. As someone who wants to get into painting action figures as a way to stay away from Warhammer minis, but scratch that itch, this episode is my jam. Thank you very much, Johnny Cock.
Thank you,
Lou,
Johnny.
would you like to respect the cock, I should say?
I respect the cock. Any requests, Johnny? Throw them out there. Any requests?
We know what Johnny likes.
We'll give him a few seconds. Well, I'll give him a few seconds. Any requests?
While he's waiting for the request. Okay, go ahead.
There we go. This one's for Johnny.
Hi guys, this is Faces by Rachie here, and I just want to let you guys know that I love Figure Fight Club. Whoop.
Johnny, thank you very much.
Thank you, Johnny.
Now, you mentioned you were doing art, canvas painting and things like that as well. Did you have any formal art training, or were you just largely self-taught?
I took a lot of art, like extracurricular art in any art class. I was really lucky that my normal public school had some pretty phenomenal art teachers and art classes. And so I was always in some sort of art class, whether at school or outside of school. And then right at the end of high school, I was faced with a huge life dilemma of, do I go to art school or do I go to regular university to pursue the sciences? And ultimately I chose to go the science path.
Okay. But you didn't lose the hobby, right? So you're still into the hobby very much so, and you're kind of enjoying both worlds of it?
Oh yeah. For a while I was not doing any art at all, but now I'm getting back into it.
Yeah. Now, what skills did you have to develop that you didn't necessarily expect when you started?
I think just having a breadth of abilities. Like if as a customizer, I could only, create creatures if I wanted, but with doing paint masters, you have to be good at painting faces and eyes and humans and objects, weapons, all kinds of things. So I just say having a breadth of abilities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gibbs says, I skipped art class to smoke in the bathroom. I wish I paid more attention. Yeah, we've done those things, haven't we? Yep. Now, here's what I want to bring up. Travis P. Again, Travis had some great questions tonight, Travis. Nikki, which Savage Crucible figure is your favorite?
I really like Como of the Isles. I really like his color scheme and his backstory, but there is something coming for Toy Unity that I think is going to be the favorite.
Oh, a Toy Unity drop. Now, is this the exclusive, or is this one of the 3 additional drops?
It is the drop for Toy Unity.
Oh, it's the exclusive.
Not the exclusive.
No. Oh, no. Oh, so it's going to be a drop.
Yeah, Titans is going to have 3 drops and 1 exclusive, and I'm really excited about those figures too. But as far as top tier favorite, Toy Unity is going to have a drop and an exclusive, and I really love the drop figure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Abby?
Yeah?
You know your mission.
That was going to be my next question. That was my next question. So, I know it works with Toy Unity. If you have a VIP pass, you have access to the exclusive.
Yes.
Now the vendors. If you're a vendor at Toy Unity, would you have the same access?
I don't think so. I think the only way, you have to ask Rob, but I think the only way, or Renato, I think the only way to get the exclusive is to buy the VIP ticket in advance. It reserves your copy. You don't have to stress about, getting in line and rushing and everything. But you do have to get it in advance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, Lou, you have a thing to do as well.
Yeah. And speaking to that stress piece, there will be a reservation system in place for
oh, that's good.
any remaining Elrics or I believe the drop figure as well. There'll be a pre-reservation, so you don't have to drive 7 hours and then not get a figure.
That's cool. It worked well with the Sentinel and at Joe Fest. Very, very simple, very easy. I think everybody that got one was really happy.
That's awesome. Yeah, we've gotten really good feedback over the reservation system, so it's something that we're definitely going to carry forward.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good, I think. And the great thing at Joe Fest was, when you've got the reservation system, you knew exactly how many were reserved. So anything else that you had, you knew exactly what you could feasibly sell throughout the weekend. So if you needed to open that up a little bit, you were able
Right.
to. That's what they did. I talked with Ren at Joe Fest about that. I got an extra one because of that. So because they knew exactly how many they needed to hold aside. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good stuff.
Lou knows how to play the system because he showed up with 4 of the Sentinels, maybe 5. I don't know. I forgot 5. Yeah.
dang.
And I was like, I didn't even go, and I was able to get 2, thankfully, and thanks to Lou, he got me 1.
Yeah, one of them was for you. One of those 5 was his. So,
I do appreciate you for that.
you're very welcome, my friend. You know that.
Now, what's? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Nope, go ahead.
I was gonna just go jump
Yes.
into painting again. So, if you got a different question,
We can. I want to go. We can grab another from the chat real quick. Lord Ecidus, Nikki, would you be interested in doing a custom paint job on the Joe Mangione, Magli? I can't pronounce Joe's last name. Arkin the Cruel 4 Horseman character.
If that figure came out 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, or even longer, I would have bought 10 and done custom paint jobs on all of them. But now I'm really I have so many 4 Horseman customs, and I've done so many 4 Horseman customs. So right now I'm only very much cherry picking the line and just keeping figures as is for the most part, and just putting my energy into painting for the different lines and just doing the occasional custom for myself. Yeah.
Gotcha. I got another one from Gray Dragon. What is the ideal number of colors for a production figure?
I will challenge you to pick out 5 of your favorite figures from your shelf and count how many colors there are on it. And I will say that the answer is going to be totally different based on the price point for that line or that specific figure. It can have a wide range, but I just challenge you to go count all of the colors and see where you're landing as far as range.
All right, Gary, you have your homework. Get to work. I expect answers within 15 minutes. Check it.
tell him, Lou.
Yep. All right, so shifting over. No, I'm taking over. Shifting over. Nikki, what is your favorite classified figure you own, and what is your favorite that you don't own?
Good question. Though I don't own Hydra Viper because I really, really want it. It might be edged out by Toxo Viper just because there's major nostalgia with both, but I really like those figures. I'm going to take a quick break and go look at my display, and I will be back in 30 seconds.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good. Yeah.
That'll work. So, in the meantime,
There was a comment right here I wanted to bring up for a second.
yeah, bring it on.
Johnny Cox said, Lou doesn't play the system. Lou charms the system.
Well, thanks, John.
He's not wrong. Because for the life of me, I was still trying to figure out how the hell did you get 5 Sentinels.
I just asked. That's all I did.
It was the voice. I'm pretty sure it was the voice. It had to be.
Hey, look, Ren. Ren is a fantastic dude. He is a very nice guy.
He is
And,
very good dude. Yeah.
It was just that was it. Just asked.
And Travis, I did mark your comment. We started, and we'll bring it up when Nikki's back. Because I'm kind of curious myself, because that's essentially what Lou's asking too. So,
yeah. That because I'm trying to work that angle because I may not be going. And
they do check IDs though.
They do, but
that's for the reservations though. But if there's a VIP ticket though, like someone bought a ticket.
And that's the thing, and there are some people that'll be going that are actually not interested, believe it or not, in Savage Crucible, And
Yeah.
if you know someone that might maybe not collect Savage Crucible, that's a friend that might pick it up for you since they're not picking it up for themselves.
That's true.
Definitely. It's, all right.
You're blushing, Lou. You're blushing.
I know. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Crocmaster.
Oh,
Favorite.
Ooh, yeah.
I have that one, I think.
Yeah. And then, yeah, don't own his Hydro Viper at the moment.
Okay. All right. So is it Crocmaster, the Croc, or Fiona? They named her Fiona, or both altogether?
Gotta be together, yeah.
Gotta be together. Okay. Well, they did a phenomenal job with Crocmaster and Fiona for sure.
I remember when they first started the line, he was like definitely at my top 10 wants, and they came out. I was shocked that they came out with him so early, so I was pretty happy.
So was I. Yeah, I was very surprised. Thought it always kind of felt he was more a deep cut, not a super deep cut, but he came to the line quicker than expected for sure.
Yeah.
And Billy likes those answers.
Here's one more from Travis P. Nikki,
Yeah.
if we can't make it to Toy Unity, can I pay for the VIP and let Abby pick it up for me?
We do check IDs, so wait, hang on. But Abby can buy as many VIP tickets as he wants and then get you to pay him back.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if I buy the VIP tickets on the behalf of other people.
Yep, you can buy as many as you want, and then they can all pay you back.
And then I could get as many whatever VIP tickets I have. Okay, so that's thank you, Nikki.
Essentially, you do have to be the person picking up the item.
Yeah.
Whether it's the reservation system or the VIP exclusive.
I think it'll be harder for the reservation system just because they only allow one per.
One. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a way to figure it out at least,
It's
right?
going to create a bunch of fake IDs and try.
He's gonna come up. He's gonna have like a fake mustache. He's gonna have a wig for one of them. Dressed in a kilt for another one. Why not? Just because he wanted to wear a kilt for some reason. Abby, why do you want to wear a kilt?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Only one person I know that likes to wear kilts at toy shows.
I think we're thinking about the same person right now. Yes, our good buddy Ryan. I know him.
Yeah.
Now-
And Gray Dragon says he'll have spreadsheets for you at Titans.
Awesome.
He's working on it now. That's good. That'll work.
Speaking my language.
Thank you, Johnny Cock. I appreciate this. Abby doesn't game the system. Nikki games Abby to game the system.
Yeah.
Bad influence, right? Now, what's the most challenging figure you've ever worked on?
Definitely that pumpkin guy with the plaid
Pumpkin
shirt.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And which one are you the most proud of? What's the project you've been the most proudest of?
I really liked the albino Lemurian for Savage.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah,
Did you just take out all your Savage figures out and put them on your desk?
I have a few, yes. Well, I knew that Nikki did this one. I knew that you did this one because I remember you talking him up right before. This is the first Savage Crucible I ever owned and bought.
Wow.
And a lot of it is because your talk up of him. I believe, I think it was on 3POA, and it was right before ZoloCon. And yeah, you showed him off, you talked him up, and I'm like, okay, fine.
Fine, I'll do it.
So, yeah, it's kind of how it worked.
Before we go on, Louis, would you like to read this one?
All right, Travis P says, so we need Lou to go so he can use his beautiful voice to get us all the exclusive. This is what I put up with.
It's a compliment, though, man. Just
I
take it.
know it is. I'm teasing. I'm flattered. I appreciate it. I don't know that it'll work that way, though, but you never know. We can try. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you worked on a figure where the final product looked very different from what you originally envisioned?
That's a really good question. I've been lucky enough to not have that be the case yet.
Mm-hmm.
But that is going to happen to some degree. And you're in the company is in a very good position. If you are looking at your paint master and the final product, you can't tell the difference.
Oh.
Yeah. So far, not really. Little minor stuff, but nothing drastic.
Nothing
Okay.
significant.
I mean, that's good though, right? I mean, that says a lot.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting what you're paying for if it's very close.
Yeah.
or identical.
Exactly. Now, what's the biggest mistake you've ever made on a project, and what did you learn from it?
This was a while back. I primed a bunch of pieces kind of on a hot day, and the primer I was using, it ended up making like a really pilly texture on the pieces, and it basically ruined all of the pieces. And so I had to go back and sand all of that off, and it was a ton of work, huge pain in the butt. And so I'm really careful about like outside temperature and when I'm priming, and then the type of paint I'm using for priming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting though. That's like a big. So you've learned from that, and now you've adjusted the way you start doing a lot of the different, I guess, prep work for some of these, paint master figures.
Exactly. Yeah. Whether it's a custom or a paint master, I'm much more careful. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, weather, humidity level, all those kind of things will definitely factor into how the paint reacts to it, right?
Yes.
Do you do? Yeah. Do you do a lot of outdoor painting with this stuff? Because you mentioned that
just priming, because it's so like you're using a rattle can, or you can prime with an airbrush too. But I'm usually using a spray primer, so definitely outside for that, and then hand painting inside.
Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense.
What is it to seal the paint, right? Just now, like this is when one point I did paint something and I tried to seal it. I went outside and sprayed it, but I guess the plastic that I was painting on, the figure plastic, it's still sticky today, and it's been like 3 years.
Yeah.
So it's just like, does I guess the type of plastic you're painting on play a role in a lot of this? And how does that change your way of trying to paint something?
So if you have softer plastic pieces, those will usually react negatively with a sealer.
Okay.
So you do have to be careful with that. It can make it sticky. If you have a really flexible part, some paints will crack when the piece moves. So you want to make sure you just have a good quality paint. But other than that, I don't really have to make adjustments in that regard. But yeah, with sealers, you definitely have to be careful.
Mm-hmm. Got you. So it was very soft plastic. So.
Yeah.
That makes sense now. Okay,
Thank
you. So it'll just always remain sticky at this point. It won't ever go away.
And I had one incident where I finished a really nice piece. This was a custom piece, and I was using a new sealer that somebody had recommended, like a bunch of people had recommended, and I used it, and it made all these little white spots on the thing that would not go away, and I was pretty upset. So, yeah.
Yeah, because that just ruins the whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Got one for you. Nikki said, Gibbs says, Nikki, other than Savage, what's your dream line to work on?
There is one, and I'm not going to say because I'm in discussions.
Oh.
Very cool.
Yep.
Very cool. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck. If they're smart, they'll go ahead and work with you.
Thank you.
I hope that works out. Real quick before we get into more questions, Jersey Maniac. What's going on, Jersey? Good to see you, man. Did you hear that I got the Golden Soul Brood? My biggest mistake was trusting that No Good's the Canaan to steal Lou's gold Komodo. I learned that I must find more trustworthy operatives. It's true. It's true. You got to work harder. And hi, Nikki.
Hello.
What's up, Z? Good to see you, Jersey.
I gotta say, come Thursday or Friday, tuning into his weekly rant just brings me so much joy.
He's good at it. He's good at
Truly,
it.
truly.
Mhm. Absolutely, absolutely. Well, lately his rants in terms in regards to Star Wars Black Series, even vintage collection, I'm 100% on board with. Agreement. It's gotta be frustrating. It is frustrating.
I
I'm glad of.
makes me endlessly happy when I realize that I sold off my collection a year ago. So
Did you? Okay.
The Black Series.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
couldn't. I've done it multiple times.
Oh yeah, you said that.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I always go back to it, and now I've learned my lesson. I will never do it again. It will always stay there,
I've
even
had
if
a
I
couple
don't stop playing.
moments. I've had a couple moments of regret, but no, I'm staying strong.
There you
Yeah,
go.
no.
There you go. I don't want to sell, but my collecting has trickled down to nothing. I've only picked up 2 Black Series this whole year so far.
Wow. Which ones did you get?
Django and Boba, the new Django and Boba. Django is awesome. I like that figure a lot. I think they did a great job with that. Boba is awesome, except for what they did with the helmet, so that the helmet doesn't sit properly in his head. And you got to do a whole bunch of. There's ways. There's a little piece up inside it that if you heat it up right and you undo loosen the glue, take the piece out, you'll be fine. But you shouldn't have to do that when you're paying $28 for the damn figure.
Yeah.
So there's that. Mm-hmm.
That's what did it though. That's when I was like, I'm kind of done with paying $28 for a Black Series figure. But if I find like $12 figures for Black Series, like I think I bought Stormtroopers, like the Imperial Stormtroopers. They were like $12 each. I bought all 6 of them. I was like, yes, 100%. Let's kind of dive into your collecting habits too now a little bit. What's one piece in your collection that has the best story behind it?
Oh man.
Since you've been collecting for 12 years.
I will have to say I can't think of one, but Dennis Derby has got the assist a few times for me where there was like an exclusive or something that I just totally missed and didn't order and now it's sold out. Like he's gotten me the assist a few times and that's been really sweet. I'll have to think about the story a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not like not really. I don't really enjoy toy hunting. I don't like going to different stores and doing all that.
I don't either.
I'd rather just order it online.
Me too.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm with you.
why waste your time going out to multiple places to look?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's the thrill of the hunt. And we've had this discussion before
Mhm.
on the channel, and people still like that, that dopamine hit of the thrill of the hunt. But
Yeah.
it's just like I'm just wasting time sometimes, and like I don't want to drive. Like people with gas cars were wasting gas.
Oh,
They're wasting a lot of time.
Mhm.
I don't want to burn gas, especially right now. But I guess
Yeah.
I did have a cool hunt moment where I wasn't hunting, but I was at Target and I saw the NECA TMNT Mirage Turtle box set, and I didn't even see it advertised anywhere. I was like, this is amazing. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to pick up 2 because I'm pretty sure people are going to want this.
Mhm.
That was actually that was a fun moment because I just like discovered this thing that I didn't even know was out.
Hmm.
Very nice. Very cool. Yeah, and it's good to see those surprise moments every now and then. But yeah, ultimately the thrill of the hunt is kind of gone.
Yeah.
What's up, Khalil? No one likes to hunt anymore. It's true. That's why we make friends here. Yes. It's true. But, that's a good part of it too. This group has been kind of amazing for that with kind of coming together and finding and helping others find stuff, which has been
Yes.
exciting too. What's up, Action Joe Figs? How you doing? And speaking of, we actually, we are taking credit here for enabling Action Joe Figs to get his first Savage Crucible at DFW this year, and now he's all in. Right, Action Joe?
We do enable a lot of different toy lines, mostly Savage Crucible. That is the truth. That's also because we all collect Savage Crucible, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have some more questions for you, Nikki. These might be a little harder. I do apologize in advance.
Okay.
If your collection could fit on only one shelf behind you, what would be on that shelf?
Oh, jeez.
Definitely the custom Mythic Legions horses that I've painted. One shelf, you said?
One shelf.
Not even one shelving unit.
Just
One
one
shelf.
shelf.
Okay, there'd
Let me
be
give you the measurements of that said shelf. No, go ahead.
2 Mythic Legions horses, Como, Savage Crucible Como, the Savage Crucible Custom Barbarian, the dark colored one back here.
Okay.
Man, that's hard. Oh, I have a custom Mythic Legion Cyclops that I would put there. I think we would just round it out with that.
Got you.
Fair.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, how deep are you in the Mythic Legions line as far as your collection? Do you have a massive collection, or?
It used to be massive. I have much less now, but it's still a sizable collection.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
fair.
if you have any skeletons you're getting rid of, I would be interested.
You know, the skeletons were the thing that I collected the least out of it.
Oh, really?
I only need a couple.
Yeah, that was the thing I collected the most. Then I sold it all when I was like, I don't do mythics anymore.
Yep.
Now, what's the weirdest action figure you own?
Weirdest.
We all have one, so.
That's what I'm trying to think of mine. I'm like, okay, I'm letting you. I'm trying to think of.
Weird. Probably the laser shot predator from NECA. Like
Okay.
their concept designs for like the futurist the Kenner predators that they kind of reimagined.
Okay.
They're pretty like wacky and weird designs, and I kind of dig it. So I'm gonna go with that.
I'll have to Google that one. I don't think I know what it looks like.
It's a Kenner homage predator. Oh, Count Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah, he was at Ross for $10. I said, you know what? I like Count Chocula.
That's awesome.
No.
But, Abby, I'll say too. I forget what the line is called, but it is out of China, and they do hyper realistic insects, reptiles, and other animals.
Yeah.
And it's weird because it's so realistic, but it is yet an action figure. And when Rob was in China last year, he picked me up a bunch of those things. And
I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah, I have some geckos, I have some insects, and they're all at my in my office at work. But I would say those are weird from that perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, they were like
sense.
like this big, right? Like something like that.
Yeah, the insects are like that big, and they actually sold in the bubbles. They're in bubbles in vending machines in Hong Kong.
Okay.
You can get them that way. But there's like higher end ones that you can order, through Big Bad or other importers.
So I've seen frogs too.
Yeah, they have frogs. Yeah. They're just so realistic. It's crazy. Yeah.
I've seen those, and that is actually pretty cool. I agree. Now, sorry.
Billy says, I don't have anything to blame Lou and Abby about yet. Just wait, Billy. Just wait.
We'll keep watching. Yeah, we'll get you.
We'll get you.
And that's one of the best parts about doing giveaways, to be honest with you, because when someone wants something they normally wouldn't buy, and it's a giveaway figure, and they'll try it out and they'll open it, and that's when they're like, shit, I would have never bought this. And then I won it, and I really like the line now. Like, that's happened with Headcanon. I know Travis Pease called me about it before too, so that's what I mean. Again, we enable people by giving away stuff that they normally wouldn't buy sometimes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
more exposure.
Exactly.
It's absolutely.
Now, hypothetical situation: Your house was on fire. You could only grab 5
Here it
figures. What would be those 5 figures?
You know, I think about this a lot, and it does change, but I think it's going to be a similar answer to what's on the one shelf.
On the one shelf. Okay.
Yeah. Just like if it was the fire situation, it would have to be things that I just couldn't buy from somebody else or someplace. So
One of a
it would
kind.
I'd probably just go for the customs.
Got you.
Yeah.
I understand that.
That's a fair answer. Absolutely. Candyman is saying, is it the same company that made the frogs they had on 5K?
Yes.
Oh, so it was the same company. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. And I think the frogs they had on 5K were like the giant, like Basilbub prehistoric frog and like a modern day horned frog. But there are other frogs, like smaller, like little tree frogs and leopard frogs and things that they have as well.
Very cool.
So you made a comment about you selling stuff, or especially around this time of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Has there been any figure that you sold that you now regret?
Yes. I'm semi-regretting. I had custom heads, not that I painted, that another artist painted for all of the clone trooper like commanders.
Oh,
And they were like hyper realistic, great things. So sometimes I regret selling those because you can't get them anymore.
are these unmasked heads? I'm sorry. I didn't-
Yeah, unmasked heads. They're
Yeah.
from the artist named Old Boy, CTTS.
I-
does-
Oh boy,
that.
yes.
Yeah,
He does commissions like once every 6 months.
yep. All that. Yeah, I lost a lot of money on my Star Wars Black Series collection. It just was what it was. But I knew that if I kept it, I would keep buying Black Series and just being frustrated all the time because of what they're putting out. So I'm just
Yeah.
like, just get rid of it. But yeah, I kind of regret selling those. And then there was also a custom fawn that I did, like a pan type character that I kind of regret selling. But it's in. I know who has it, and they love it, and they still have it, so that makes me feel better.
That's good. I mean, I was gonna say, like, if you know it's going to a good home, right?
Yes.
That plays a big role too.
Yeah.
Now, is there any toy line you completely just stopped collecting? More recent than when you first started out?
Star Wars Black Series for sure. Sold that. Oh yeah, I was collecting when I first started out. I had a whole SH Figuarts and like other high-end companies Marvel collection, particularly Iron Man armors.
Oh.
And that was another thing. I'm like, if I don't sell this, I'm going to keep buying, and I can't. So I sold that. And then also Mezco. I had a whole Mezco Batman collection. And I
Okay.
did that too. Yeah, I was just
They
like,
have so many Batmans.
yeah, I enjoyed it. I do kind of regret selling. Which Batman was it? I can't remember which Batman it was, but I regret selling a couple of those. And I really liked that punk Joker. That was a
Oh
cool
yeah.
yeah. Not great with articulation, but it was a fun figure.
It was a fun figure though. Yeah.
Had a bunch of Harley Quinns too. I do definitely miss them, but again, like I really needed to focus the collection a little bit, and not have too much.
That was going to be my next question about soft goods. What are your feelings about soft goods? Lou's a big fan of Mezco, by the way. So
No.
I like them in minimal use. I really don't like a ton of layered soft goods on a figure. I
mean, it does mess with the articulation for sure.
Thank you.
With that.
Yeah, it can, especially when the soft goods are a little bit like more bulky than intended. Like for example, with the Mythic Legions, I actually prefer. I'm looking at my collection over here. That's why I'm like,
Figured.
but I actually prefer the sculpted tabards to the soft good tabards.
Okay.
Although
Do you really? Okay.
they just put out some new tabards that are tailored, I think, a little bit differently than some of the the more recent stuff. So I might end up liking those better. But overall, I like the sculpted better because it's just like it's more neat looking.
Yeah, but when
It
you
is.
put the figure on a horse, it just sticks out.
Yeah, you got to just take it out.
Yeah, that's the negative.
That's where the
Right,
soft
you're
goods, yeah.
Yeah, that's
What?
totally the advantage of soft goods. Yes.
Yeah.
I will say this in regards to that, because I'm not a huge Mythical Agents collector. I've got a couple. I've picked up some recently that just kind of catch my eye. And the Scaphoid, the new Scaphoid skeleton, I think that's what he's called,
The
Scaphoid.
2.0. The 2.0.
Yeah.
2.0, the 2.0. The soft goods on him are absolutely amazing and look incredible.
Right.
As a spirit bender, she's another one. The soft goods on her are amazing.
Awesome.
So yeah, so I mean, I'm like, and I'm not a big soft goods fan, but I do like what they've done with those. I think they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love soft goods.
I ended up taking that Scaphoid tabard off and putting it on one of the gold knights, and it looks really cool.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a good color to go with it. Yeah, for sure.
Were you a fan of the koi fish?
Yes, I had done a custom koi bog goblin the previous year, and so I do really like koi. And I had this whole idea that I was going to paint a bunch of different bog goblins in different koi colors. I like the figure, but it messed up my scheme because it's just it's a fish and not a bog goblin. So it kind of just messed up where I was going with my collection with that. But I love koi in real life. My dad used to have a koi pond. So it was a cool figure. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Okay. Now, before I go to my next question, let's get Travis P's question up here. Nikki, do you have any hot toy figures?
I do not.
Oh.
Yeah. I've stuck
So
to this scale.
mostly
No, once.
112 then.
Mm-hmm.
Same. Yeah, I will not dive into. So.
Yeah.
Not
You're not
even
a lot
experimenting a little bit at all?
Not interested.
118? No. Okay.
No.
I mean, Joy Toy does some really good work, though. I will give them some.
Yes.
They do.
I've been tempted. I've been tempted with Joy Toy, yes.
Their Gladiator stuff is really cool.
Oh,
Like the Roman and Gladiator stuff. Since you mentioned Romans earlier,
yeah.
like I have a few sitting on the shelf right here. They're actually highly posable and they're fun to play with.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. For being that this is not my scale either, and I completely experimented, and I was surprised how good it was, and I bought like 6 of them or 7 of them. So I definitely went down that path.
Before we get too far ahead, I do want to bring this up real quick. Raven Eye Studios.
Oh,
What's up, Don? What's up, Raven? 10 jewels, gold coin. Thank you very much, my friend. And I don't really know what the jewels are, what they do. I haven't looked it up.
we still
very
haven't
cool.
Googled it yet.
Yeah, we're lazy. We don't. It's not laziness. We forget. And we talk about it here in the show. Show's over. Totally forget. So
That's true.
we'll figure it out. But either way, thank you very much, Raven. Good to see you, my friend. And we'll have a little got something here for you. This one.
Oh, good. A super chat. Just in time because I was about ready to write your name in the death note.
So you're safe, Raven. All is good. All right. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna have a little bit more difficult questions.
Okay.
Which figure line is the most overrated line in your opinion?
Ooh.
And if you don't feel comfortable answering, I understand.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
Do you think Hasbro is losing their edge, or is it just already gone?
I think they're losing a lot of collectors right now because just the inconsistency, the price, the dramatic increase in pricing, dip in amount of accessories included with the figures.
Okay.
All right. So to build on that, part 2 of that I just came up with, because from the answer, Do you think that especially from a collector standpoint, for a collector consumer versus kids, do you think the ever growing collector lines such as Savage Crucible, Action Force, Zezere, even Big Bad and Fresh Monkey Fiction, do you think that is also creating, and the fact that the prices are getting closer and closer to each other, that in itself starts to make Hasbro look like a less glamorous option overall?
In some ways, yes. I would say for the people in what we would consider the toy community that as we know it, this similar-ish age group, showing up to the shows, watching the YouTube channels, like in the know with what independent lines are out there. Yes, there's definitely increasing competition for people's dollars and space, right? And so a lot of us collect big companies, a lot of us collect small companies. And so I do think they're, increased prices and less paint apps and weird character choices and fewer accessories. That's definitely going to dissuade some collectors and be like, wow, well, this independent companies, I get like so much deco on this figure, so many accessories, the packaging's amazing. I love the characters they're putting out. It's definitely going to create competition and some hard choices. But their reach is so much greater, and there's so many other collectors that are not in the community that just pick up stuff at Target or whatever. They have no idea what any of the independent toy lines are. It's not going to matter. They're going to keep doing what they're doing, I think.
Agreed. Okay. I agree. Yeah. The casual collector for sure doesn't have the awareness of the indie lines, so that it's not going to be a massive impact from that perspective. It makes sense. I was going to go somewhere else with that. What was I going to say? I apologize.
Okay.
Speaking, that's what you said. Odd character choices, and with that, let me ask you, what is your feeling on? I might pronounce it wrong, guys. Chew me out in the chat. It's fine. Synapse.
I think it was Synapse. Yeah.
Synapse. What's your take?
It was I'm all for original characters because we had already talked about Sundown. He's an original character, so I'm all for them branching out and trying new things. Synapse, at first I did pre-order him because I'm like, ooh, he's kind of, I don't know, just like and I can't even like come up with a name for what the vibe is. Then I saw a couple of videos of him in hand, and the colors are a little bit too gamey. I don't know the proper adjective.
A little too bright, maybe?
Yeah, too bright, I don't know, something with the color choices and the style of the shirt and the collar really bothered me. So I canceled my pre-order.
Did you? Wow. Okay. All right.
But
Yeah.
he's okay. There's something that's not meshing with the bio and the style of the clothes that he's wearing for me.
I got you. Yeah. Okay. That's a fair take. I honestly, I'm kind of in a weird way excited for him, which is odd because you're talking to the guy that loves the OG 13, right? Like I am so psyched that I'm getting my Flash and Grand Slam. I'm going to be able to complete the OG 13 this year, but I kind of dig that one. I kind of dig Synapse. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see in hand. But I've been disappointed a few times this year with figures that from the Joe line that I thought I was going to like, and then the what's his face, Professor Rockclaw. I never expected it to be figure of the year, but I thought it was going to like it more than I actually did in hand. In hand, it was like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Throw it on the shelf and I'll ignore it for the rest of its life.
One thing I didn't expect to like was, and I didn't get until very recently, was the Phase 2 mole rats.
Oh yeah.
And as soon as they showed Toxo Viper, I got really into the idea of having that figure. So I ordered one, and then I ordered 3 more after I got that one in hand. So I have like a whole Energon scene on the shelf, and I'll put my Toxo Vipers there too. But I think it's a really cool figure.
Yeah, surprisingly. I had no interest in that one when they first showed it, and then I
Yeah.
saw it in the store, and I said, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'm going to take this home." It's like, yeah. So that was a little bit of a surprise for me too, for sure.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you enjoy those.
What was another figure that you were disappointed in this year?
This year, disappointed. Let's see. Okay. Not so much Zanya herself. She's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But this thing's garbage.
Yeah.
This is a blocky, this is not the Swamp Skier. I mean, it is, but
I mean,
it's...
Sis 3D Arsenal could have been a better version of that for you.
Yes, I know. We might talk about that. We might. You never know. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask. But yeah, that would be... she's, like I said, she's pretty good. She's not the best figure in the world, but she is pretty good. Another disappointment. Are we saying disappointments in Joe? Is that what we're staying with?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. These. Well, I don't know. Yeah. No. These guys. The whatever they are.
Oh, the ground crew.
Ramp rats. Yeah, ramp rats.
Okay.
The ground crew.
Yeah.
They were very disappointing. And one of the things I found to be extremely disappointing is on the back of that vest. Those are just kind of sculpted in, and they're very flat. So they have absolutely no life to them, and they're supposed to be like comm units.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would expect that on the 80s O-ring figures, not on classified.
Yep.
I thought it was a poor choice.
Yeah,
So,
that's really strange choice.
Agree.
I mean, even if they weren't, they didn't necessarily have to be removable, right? But at least kind of more three-dimensional to actually kind of look more like it wasn't just painted onto the back of his jacket.
For sure. Were there any figures that this year you were disappointed in and did not pick up because you were so disappointed?
Yes. Who? A couple of Black Series figures.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember which one it was. I can't. I'll have to get back to you on that. Yeah, sure.
I know it exists. I just can't think of it. I definitely did not pick up any of like Mercer. Red Dog looks good, but Mercer and Taurus do not. I do not like. I think they're too short. I don't like the head sculpt on Mercer. So I'm just not going to go there at this time. It sucks because I really do like Red Dog. I did not pick up. I think this was last year, but that the Joe version of Storm Shadow just didn't like.
Oh, really?
You
didn't like that one?
Like that. And I hate how the hood is designed.
I didn't even know you switched sides.
You want me to tell you the story, Abby?
No.
Did you ever have one? Did you ever try one in hand? Did you ever?
I have.
Oh,
if
you do?
if I find them on sale, I'll probably pick them up. But yeah, I just couldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
You might be surprised. I wasn't thrilled with the overlay either. And then when I got him in hand, I was surprised at how well it moves with him, that you can really do some dynamic posing with him and it doesn't look odd.
Okay.
And yeah, it made me happy because I like that one a lot, actually.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh.
And then I haven't picked up Sonya yet because I'm just waiting for like somebody to sell her singly at a reasonable price.
There you go. Smart. Or just wait. Yeah, that or wait for an Amazon sale. By Christmas time, I bet you she'll be 50% off.
Okay.
Good
Fair.
evening, Mrs. Figure Fight Club. Good to see you.
She pops
As
in time
always.
to time.
Hello.
She does.
Were you guys talking about toy space, like space issues? Like,
We mentioned
Well,
that.
yeah, we were discussing it.
yeah. Okay, because I saw someone in the chat say that. So I guess that was going to be another question. How is your toy space? Like, is it just in that one room? Do you have it all over the house, like a crazy collector?
It's funny. I think this happens to collectors a lot, or it might be just me. But as I'm like designing my displays in my head, I always kind of think about oh, I want to, show people like all the different art styles of the turtles and stuff like that. But my friends that come over to my house are not collectors. And then I have a moment of like slight embarrassment that I have this huge collection. I'm like, yeah, kind of weird. So, so it's just like this weird disconnect between how I imagine.
Does it not open in a whole conversation though with your non-collector friends? Like,
Yes.
especially like nostalgia stuff, right? Like with my experience, like we'll have friends come over, and then my wife will immediately be like, "Hey, you should go check out his office, or go upstairs in his toy room," and I'll just give her a dirty look because I don't want people going in there.
Yes.
But then they'll walk around for like 30 minutes and then like, ask so many questions and tell me about everything they watched as a child, and I have the toy of it, and I was like, yes, and then it's interesting, it's fun, but at the same time, it's like, get out of my room.
Yeah, I agree. I kind of feel that way too. It's like this weird, uncomfortable feeling. But yes, it does spark some good conversations.
Yes.
This is my main like entertainment room. So
Mhm.
I have my gaming computer just right across from me here, my painting desk. I have a pretty large like supply closet behind me where I have like head racks of all these custom heads that I've painted, all my paints, um, boxes of all of my different characters that I would potentially use for a role playing game, like organized by archetype and things like that. And I have these two shelves. I have a shelf just ahead of me, another shelf just ahead of me, and then in the hallway there's like a tower shelf.
Okay.
Where that's like my D&D display. So I have a few shelves with Savage Crucible and Mythic Legions figures that are arranged by like D&D party,
Okay.
and a bunch of like D&D books there. So that's one display where I mind the least of people coming to my house and seeing it, because more people are familiar with D&D now, right?
It is.
True.
I mean,
True. Yeah.
nerd is cool now, right? So it's different.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. That being said, I do not have space on these shelves for my whole collection. So I usually rotate seasonally what's on display here. It's a lot of work, it's time consuming, but it's also a good collection appreciation exercise for me.
Mhm.
So sometimes, usually around Halloween, I'll rotate in the predators and then some of the archetype characters like the skeletons or the vampires, fresh monkey fiction holiday figures, things like that. So it just kind of keeps it fresh, and you're not like looking at the same stuff all the time.
I was gonna say, so during
Yes.
Christmas, you bring out the Santa Claus and
Yep.
Krampus.
Yep,
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
that makes
That's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. That's something I probably need to do. Quite honestly, it's been a while. I've done that before, but it's definitely been a while since I've done the refresh.
Okay.
And you're right that it does. It brings out. Well, you start looking at things, and then you start thinking about what you maybe don't want anymore as well, and things that you might want to just
Exactly.
move out and
Yes,
say,
and that is when I purge.
mhm. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Which that can be healthy too.
I think so.
Yeah. Raven, real quick, Raven Studios says someday my house will definitely be set up like a museum with different areas featuring different themes of my figures. That would be awesome.
That's my fantasy as well, but we're just not there yet as far as space goes.
For sure. Gibbs says if someone comes into my house that don't like figures or a cat, they can F right off.
See, I have rules though. I'm not allowed to bring my toys out in the living room. So it's like I only have my office and then my bedroom upstairs. And then I guess my master bedroom has a bunch of boxes with toys in it, but they're like tightly put away somewhere. So she doesn't mind those yet. Yeah,
Yep.
she hasn't said anything yet.
Yet. That's good. Oh, Katon says, when my girlfriend first came over to my house, I was worried. She was like, well, it's not drugs. My collection's in my living room, by the way. That's awesome.
Now let's go to another question. What's the worst QC experience you've had recently?
Honestly, nothing recently. The worst QC experiences I can remember were just some of those older NECA Predator figures and just things snapping right out of the box.
I think NECA in general was a problem with that back in the day. Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
But yeah, I can't think of a recent one that's been an issue.
Their quality has improved a lot though. Like I've been buying a lot of NECA recently. At least I find myself buying a lot of NECA, and I was surprised how good their like quality is now compared to back in the day.
Yes, like that when Abby, when you open that Samurai Predator, you still be careful because I don't want to
Okay.
jinx it, but it's night and day compared to what they used to be putting out.
Yeah,
In my opinion. Yeah.
I bought the 8-inch the Batman Returns Catwoman. It's like a new figure that just came out. It's soft goods.
Yep.
It came in today with the Predator. I opened that one first because I was more excited to open that one. A lot better.
Nice.
I was surprised how good it was.
That's good. That's good. Well, the first NECA that I ever owned was Bert and Ernie, and they're
What?
excellent. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, and they're fun. They're great. I think they did a bang up job with that line. So
They look good. I am definitely fighting the temptation not to go down that rabbit hole.
yeah, no, so far and I'm probably gonna break and get Big Bird, but so far it's just been Bert and Ernie.
It's
We'll
a
see.
very nice looking.
You should get Big Bird. You should get it.
I probably
Finish the whole
will.
crew. The
I
whole
probably
crew.
will.
Super
Shut
Grover.
You gotta have them all.
Oscar.
It's like
Oscar,
Pokemon. You gotta
I
collect them all.
I think I am gonna order Oscar.
Yeah, I think it looks good. So there's that.
See,
You go.
I don't really do. I didn't grow up with Sesame Street, so
Oh, okay.
that wasn't my. So I've seen it as an older kid, but not as a young kid,
Yeah,
and it wasn't my thing.
I really like I grew up with the Muppets and Sesame Street and just like Jim Henson stuff in general, and I really love just from a design, like a character design perspective. I think it's great stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The same for sure. Muppets was always in the household. Sesame Street was every single day. So yeah, there's that massive nostalgia pull that brings you right back to being a little kid.
Yeah.
See,
Fun
it was He-Man and Asterix and Obelisk. That's what it was for me.
Yeah.
For me, that's what it was. Yeah. Now, another controversial question. If you don't feel comfortable answering it, just say pass. If you could do a Thanos snap on any toy line right now, which one would it be?
Oh my god. Okay, I will actually answer this question. And it's nothing against. Well, it is kind of against the company, I guess. But loyal subjects, IDW, TMNT.
Okay.
Really? Okay.
Just, I wish NECA had gotten that, and I'm very sad that their 2012 TMNT got the kibosh. I was so excited to get just like go crazy with that whole line. 2012 cartoon is like my favorite iteration of Turtles. IDW too, just from the art style perspective. And I don't like the style or the quality that Loyal Subjects, the aesthetic or the quality that Loyal Subjects put out with the IDW Turtles.
Gotcha. Okay. That's got to be disappointing when you've got one specific that you've been looking forward to, of an IP such as that. And well, we've all faced that at least once, right? We've all faced that in our collecting, I think. The wrong people putting out the IP that you've been desperately wanting.
Yes.
I mean, I guess in a way, yes.
Yeah.
You would want someone else with different perspectives, I guess, different features, different articulation to do something. I get that.
That being said, I will say something nice about Loyal Subjects too. I thought they did some of the best vinyl TMNT stuff out there. Like their vinyls were really fun, and I had a blast for a couple of years collecting them.
That hurts a lot. 2012 TMNT is my kid's favorite show, and I was looking forward to that. Yeah, that's disappointing.
Yeah. Now, sorry, Lou, you going to ask a question?
Well, I was going to say we do have a lot of questions in the chat.
Oh yeah, do it.
Want to jump into some of these? Okay, before we get too far out on it. We got some good stuff here. So first up, we've got Candyman. Nikki, are there any plans for different color Komodo dragons in the future? Additional Komodo dragons?
Anything's possible, but it would be a while before we put out more, just because we put out a lot this year, just with the whole blind box thing. But there is going to be another creature of the Crucible concept that I'm excited about that'll come out sooner than we would put out more Komodos.
Oh, I think I know what that is. maybe not.
Just going back on the Komodo for a second, I know Rob had made a comment on one of the shows I was watching that he was on that
it was a show he was on with us. Go on.
I wasn't there, so that's possible. Where he said that he made the mistake of not putting a bendy wire as a tail.
Yeah. I think we all felt that it has really decent articulation, particularly in the neck. You can get some very realistic,
really good range. Yeah.
Punches. But I think we all feel that a bendy tail would have made it even better.
Yeah, bendy tail would have certainly been cool. And not a deal breaker though, because they are. Although I'm going to contradict myself, I was about to say, well, they are a background character, but if you look at some of the photography that people are doing with these, it's not always a background character, is he?
Somebody in the community actually sent me a really cool photo they took today of one. I think I'm going to post it tomorrow from the Savage page, because it definitely fits the bill of what you were just talking about, is like the Komodo as a main character.
Did you see Fanboy Tones with the sunset and the Komodos? I think it was last week's Savage Crucible collab.
Yes.
Did a beautiful job with that one too. Yeah.
And really like realistic wildlife scene stuff too.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pablo Lopez posted a cool one.
What's up, Talib?
What's up, Talib? How you doing, brother?
He's our other co-host.
Yeah. All right, so let me follow up on that. Did you, when doing the whole Komodo thing, did you think they would take off the way they have, or did you think it was just going to be a kind of?
We really didn't know how it would be received. I think we're all pleasantly surprised by how much positivity has been surrounding that, and the main release hasn't even happened yet. It was just the Joe Fest debut, and Rob released just a little bit of stock that was left over from that fast shipment that came by air for that show. The rest of the shipment is coming, like the main production run of that figure or that offering is coming on the boat with Death Dealer and the Dravarthi Sentinel. So there's still going to be like a main release of them, and that's what I'm
awesome. So you don't have any?
I have some early factory samples, so they're not like final. Yeah.
They're not the okay. Gotcha.
I want the final versions because they're better.
Absolutely.
It's funny because I'm sure some collectors want the early factory versions too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe that might be something that we would consider adding to the raffle at Titans Toy Expo. There's all kinds of crazy stuff that Rob brings from overseas from Wonderfest for that raffle. And we're gonna put some really cool stuff in there. So maybe I'll bring those for the raffle.
I won 2 items last year. So
sweet.
I won nothing.
Are you both going this year?
Yeah.
To Titans, awesome. I will see you there.
I have a booth.
Sweet.
Yeah. Hubby's got a booth going on, and I'll just be roaming around, buying way too much Savage Crucible and other things. So, yeah.
Mostly Savage, so I know.
A lot of Savage. Well, a lot of Alibers too. And who else is going to be there? Skeletron's going to be there. I'm going to spend so much money. It's scary.
Just start saving up now, dude.
I have been.
If you've already,
I have been. I'm preparing.
Time to sell some stuff.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. I have an entire whole closet full of hot toys I'm ready to get rid of.
See, that'd be a smart idea. You make a load of that on that.
I need
reselling
to,
hot toys.
I bought them and never opened them. They just sit there in my closet.
Mm-hmm. So Johnny's got another question here. He says, any painting or crafting tricks on doing color change paint jobs, preserving the painted color on the joints for as long as possible.
I haven't had an experience where those two issues intersect. I have experimented with color change paint or color shifting paint. And it's difficult with the color shifting paint. You get like a spectrum of colors that, depending on what angle you're looking at it, looks like a different color. And that's something you really have to play around with, because the picture on the box, it's not really what it turns out looking like. So you really have to that's something that I take notes about, just so I remember it the next time I want to use it. I don't know what he's getting at in relation with specifically color change paint and joints, but the joint issue specifically, I would say sand those joints down so that it preserves the paint. It's not like scraping off the paint every time you move the finger.
Okay. All right. So sanding the joints would be the way. Okay.
Yeah.
And Johnny,
I think that's what he's getting at, but I'm not sure.
okay. Let us know in the chat, Johnny.
Mhm.
And this is going back to also, Johnny, going back to earlier, the conversation we were having. Was it humid or really cold when you used that sealer, that situation with the sealer issue?
Yeah, it was not. It was just standard temperature. It's actually really dry here. So I was surprised. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Here's an interesting one. We're talking about spicy stuff. Nikki, what's a line you would never work for?
I won't answer that, but I will say, I just going back to what I said earlier, I would not want to be an action figure painter full time, just because my body could not handle like sitting there at a desk painting and meticulously painting for all day, every day. Like I just couldn't do it. So I'm limited on which and how many companies I paint for, just based on that.
Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense. Absolutely. And then Travis, never mind. Travis says, what is the ideal temperature for painting?
Like outdoors, for rattle can stuff, in my experience, everybody is going to have a different answer. I would say between like 62 and 76 degrees would be
62. Okay.
Yeah, that would be my ideal range. I have done both extremes. I've only had really negative results, like I said, with the hot temperatures, and it was probably like 85, and it was just a bad mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've got, I'm trying to hang on.
I already lost count, so.
I know. We have so many. And we want to get to you guys because you guys have got some great questions. So let us work on it, I promise. Action Joe Fig says, is there an Action Force figure you would love to do a repaint on?
Yes, I would love to repaint the black figure with the tentacles and everything. I was actually going to repaint the one I picked up, just because I love the color that it came in, but I just want to see it in a bunch of different colors. But they immediately sold out after. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to paint mine. So I'll wait until he does the re-release. It sounds like he'll include some different things with that figure, and I'll just pick a couple extra maybe to do some repaints.
There you go. There you go. That'll be awesome. Yeah, I think he's doing a wash on the hat with the reissue, which will be very cool, because I know a lot of people, and myself included, was like, oh, that would look good with a wash. So
yeah,
that'd be nice to see. Yeah.
Looking forward to that. And then I have done some repaints on some of the Action Force figures. I did some Steel Brigade, and I did a slight repaint on the Desert Steel Brigade helm, just to add some more contrasting colors. Yeah, I think that was it.
Okay.
All right. Did we already ask? We'll hit it. Hang on. Gibbs with Gibbs Toys. It gives me toys. Nikki, what's one painting tip learned from failure?
Always separate if you have like a jar of water or some sort of water feature that you use to wet your brush or clean your brush, definitely use separate things for metallics and regular paint, because you can contaminate your paint with metallics and then transfer that to the figure. So I always keep them separate.
Okay.
All right. And we're whittling them down. All right, here we go. Johnny Cox says, what is Nikki's and host's pizza style and toppings of choice? Very important question.
Nice.
It is.
Think it through.
I'm a weirdo,
No.
and I know I'm going to get some hate for this, but I do like either sourdough crust or deep dish. It's going to have to be pineapple, olives, and mushrooms, and maybe sausage.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting. But I've never thought of pineapple and olives. And I hate mushrooms, so no mushrooms for me. But yeah, okay. Well, I love pineapple and chicken. I don't know if you've ever tried like grilled chicken and pineapple.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I just don't like ham, so it's never ham and pineapple for me. But
Yeah.
I do like to have that sweet, savory combo.
Mm-hmm.
And
And canceled. Well, it's been great having you on, Nikki. Have a good night.
For me, it's so every Friday we do pizza night at the house because my kids love the pizza stuff. My older kid is a self-proclaimed vegetarian, even though he eats chicken nuggets. Apparently that doesn't count. But he's a big guy of mushrooms. My younger one is pepperoni. I do like a meat lovers, but no crust. It's like a bowl. It's cheese, sauce, and then all the meats you could possibly put on it, and that's it. No, like there's no crust. Yeah, so that's what I prefer.
Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely a carnivore when it comes to pizza. So as far as crust, I'm good with any crust, but Metropolitan or thin crispy crust. I'm not a thin crispy crust kind of guy. So
What is Metropolitan crust?
isn't Metropolitan? Isn't that what they call it? Or am I
Like,
calling it Neapolitan? I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. Neapolitan.
I've never heard of Neapolitan crust.
Yes, I still don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a thin crispy crust. Somebody in the chat
So
back me
thin
up.
crust.
Am I
Thin
using the
crust.
wrong? Well,
Thin
thin
crust?
crust. Yeah.
So you're just describing a fancy way of saying thin crust?
I'm looking it up, damn it. Because I swear. Yeah,
You're probably
pizza.
right. I've just never heard of it.
Neapolitan pizza is a round flatbed style from Naples, Italy,
Okay.
featuring a soft, thin crust. Okay, so that's a soft crust. I still don't
That's
like
not-
it though. It's thin, so I'm not down with thin crust. So there you go. I knew I was losing my mind. I'm like, I know what this is. Guys both looking at me like I'm an idiot. So anyway, yeah, meat lovers of any kind.
And now I'm hungry.
Sausage, pepperoni. I know exactly. Yeah.
That's what the members only is for. That's when I snack at night.
Oh, I like this one. I'm bringing this one. Travis P. Nikki, do you have any hints hidden in the background like Rob always does for the exclusives?
Sometimes I do.
Ooh.
Everybody zoom in on Nikki.
You guys see anything? What? I see a death dealer up there.
I do see a death dealer.
Yep.
Oh, you have three. Is that three Dravarthi Sentinels?
No, those are all the various barbarians, and the Dravarthis in the middle. I have a different head on him.
Oh,
That's
okay.
that's a Varnox on the left.
It is a
of him.
Varnox.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Varnox.
you're right.
And then
Two Varnox, right?
Falco and Warrior with Ball and Chain.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, who's
Yeah.
Falco?
Death
Who's
dealer.
Falco?
Yeah, who's Falco? Yeah.
Who's Falco?
Falco is just the character you could create. He was featured in the cards. You'd have to get the character pack with the bald head and the mustache. He's
Mhm.
kind of,
With the bald head.
yeah, and
He's
then
with the
is, a human body to make that character, and then the armor pack that came in that character pack. So
That's Falco. Okay. Okay.
fun little build.
Khalil says I need that big cat.
Di-
Shane Falco from Ohio State. My bad.
different toy line.
Yeah,
Same company, different line.
I'm not on the sports side.
Do you have any of the collegiate legends?
I don't, but I do want to pick. I'll probably pick up one or two at Titans because, like, again, I'm totally not a college sports fan, so it will just be a colors thing for me. And some of the teams that they came out this year, I think I'd like to just pick up a couple just to have.
They just announced Virginia Tech, and I have to buy like 12 figures because I know a lot of people who went to Virginia Tech, including my own brother. I was there for a semester as well.
Nice.
But yeah, I need to pick up a few of those.
Nice.
Is there any more chat questions, Lou? Since
There are tons. Yeah, we're sifting through. We got a couple more. Action Joe says it was great having Savage at DFW this year, and hopefully they return next year with a new venue with much more room. Yep.
Yeah, I haven't been to DFW, but I did go a few years. I think it was 3 years ago to I think it was Houston Comic-Con or something like that. It was in Houston. Really fun show. Obviously, being like a Comic-Con, it was more pop culture focused, but we had so much fun. Creative Beast was there, and it was just a really fun show. It was really nice to meet all the Texas folks. They were so happy we were there. Yeah, it was just a great time.
Very cool. That's good. And Raven jumps in with, I will be ready to enable the masses at the Savage table.
Excellent.
Yes, at Titans.
Hopefully only at the Savage table, because I really just want to talk to people about the line. A lot of people usually have questions about like when something's coming or, you know, certain design choices. So I'm hoping I'm not doing 50 things and I can just really focus on that, but we'll see. There's going to be a lot going on with the reservations for 3 drop figures. Exclusive is going to be not at our table. It's going to be when you first come into the show. It's going to be sold separately. Yeah. And again, I just want to remind people, you can't buy the exclusive at the door or at the show. You have to get a VIP ticket in advance to get the exclusive. The drop figures are a different story. You can reserve them, or if there's extras, you might be able to pick them up at the show too.
Okay, very nice. So we are doing you guys are doing the reserve for the drops at Titans as well.
That is the current plan.
Awesome. I love that. So that means I can just go in. And here's the thing, because every time anybody knows that goes to a show, and as a Savage fan, you go up there and you find out what might actually also be lingering that you haven't seen in a while.
And Rob said that before, where he'll have some like warehouse finds of old sold out stuff that we didn't really know we had stock of, and it'll be on the table. So always worth a glimpse. Yeah.
That's a nice feature.
Well, at Toylanta this year, I was able to score the Savage Slate and a Slate Lemurian, and I was needing more, so I was able to get more. Good stuff. Love
you were so giddy about that too.
I was, dude. I was so excited. I was so happy to see Savage Crucible.
It is fun showing up to a show and being able to score something that is not available. For sure.
100%. I agree.
All right. Another start, and not a question, but Commander Wolf, what's good, y'all? Good to see you, Commander Wolf. How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Talib says, did I miss G.I. Joe talk? We've been going in and out with some G.I. Joe talk, so we'll probably have some more.
No, we're going to say yes on this one.
Hard yes.
It's a good thing Abby's not in control.
I mean, we're just looking at the time as well. It's 2 hours.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, 2. Okay.
We don't want to keep Nikki too long.
Yeah. This is a good question. Pop Passion, good to see you, my friend. Is this a good time to start collecting Savage Crucible? Where would it start at?
I would say definitely a good time to start collecting. There are a few things that have sold out, but they're still, aside from one example, fairly easy to track down at a reasonable price. So there's some figures in stock right now at savagecrucible.com that are really nice. The albino Lemurian that Lou showed off already. There's the green Viteris Ray packs with like bloody armor. There's some humans in stock, like Human, that are just I would say Human's a pretty underrated figure.
Very.
Nashorn. So
It's
some
very
good.
I actually went out and bought a few humans just so I could do kibashes with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's some good stuff at the website, and then there's some great stuff on the way. So good time to start collecting, I think.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree for sure. It's been a lot of fun. Well, Nikki, did you create Naraka or for the card art originally?
Yeah. So I painted him based on the card art, and then there was some workshopping with the team members of like Kevin Delai's creating that alternate head concept with the mask. So just some like workshopping to make it not just a straight up repaint of Nashorn. Adding some new weapons, adding the new scabbard. So it was a nice collaboration and not just like a simple process for that character.
Nice.
He's super fun character to paint.
Yeah, I could see that for sure. He's gorgeous. He's right now contender for me still as figure of the year.
Wow.
I love that figure. I truly love
Okay.
that figure. Oh yeah, he's still in there. And there have been some great releases since him, but I find myself going back to him. I do toy photography. I dabble in it, right? I find myself going back to him all the time. It's like I grab Naraka, I want to take pictures of him. So I kind of base it like that,
No, Raka is the pale one, right?
Yeah.
Blue, pale blue with the
bluish tint. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
It's funny. I bought a black light just for him, and I still haven't done it yet.
Oh.
I need to pick one up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Nashorn, actually. I at least this year. I think my favorite Savage figure is Warrior with Ball and Chain. Like that's hands down my favorite figure.
Wow.
I'm a big fan of that one. I don't know what it is about it, but it's a big fan. But Nashorn I really like a lot too. I actually did a kit bash to a lichen or like a werewolf.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Travis says, and Travis, thank you so much for all these great questions, my friend. Nikki, is there any other show you will be at other than Titans and Toy Unity this year?
Not this year. Those are going to be the two that I'm going to go to. And they're like, especially Toy Unity, that's a really long haul for me, coming from Colorado. So, yeah, just those two this year. And then next year we'll see. It'll probably be Titans. And then I'm going to see maybe Joe Fest because I've never been to that show and I do enjoy going to Georgia. So yeah, I think those two I'm eyeballing for next year.
Nice. Okay. Very cool. Joe Fest you'll have a blast. It's definitely a fun one. Have you been to Joe Fest before?
I have not. So
okay.
And I thought I would have to fly into Atlanta, but it sounds like there's a airport in Augusta. Is that accurate?
You can, yeah, you can. I mean, check the prices. It's the only thing. You're going to have a much cheaper flight to Atlanta, but then you've got like a 4-hour drive from Atlanta going through Atlanta, and that part sucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Smaller airport. I mean, if it's a 4-hour drive, just fly.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Whatever's more cost effective, because there is the Augusta airport. It's very close to where Joe Fest is. Very, very close. So that's probably the most ideal, honestly.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
I will consider.
And Billy's got one. Nikki, I apologize if this has been answered, but my wife, his wife does drawing and artist, sketching.
She's a great artist. Yeah.
Very nice work. My wife would like to know what kind of qualifications are needed for your position with Savage Crucible.
No, it really depends. Most of us on the team started as amateurs, customizers. We all started somewhere, and so I would say there's not specific qualifications, but Rob mentioned this before as far as sculpting is concerned. There's a ton of talented sculptors out there, but not many of them have specific experience sculpting with action figure engineering in mind. So that's like a completely different skill. but as far as like concept art and sculpting, that kind of thing, you're always welcome to send us like a portfolio, and can just send that on to Rob. And I don't know what the current needs are exactly, but always willing to look at stuff. Yeah.
There you go. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. And let's see, we got Raven says, the Collegiate Legends has been awesome to pose and practice making true to life photos with them. Yeah. Raven's been killing it with I'm sure, have you seen him, Nikki?
Yes.
Yeah. He's been killing it with those photos. Yeah. Excellent work, my friend. Talib comes in with Alex. I can't speak anymore. That means it's getting late, kids. Elric's armor reminds me a lot of a Dark Knight from Final Fantasy. Any Final Fantasy fans in Savage Crucible design that could do other Final Fantasy inspired characters?
I am super unfamiliar with Final Fantasy, but I'm pretty sure Stell and a couple other team members might be more familiar. And yeah, we take a inspiration from a lot of different fantasy sources. I'm more of a fan of some of the old school D&D artists like Jeff Easley, Clyde Caldwell, Larry Elmore, Parkinson. That's where my heart is. I just ordered. I just participated in a Kickstarter for a Clyde Caldwell art compilation book that put together. So very excited about that. But yeah, every one of us, there's some overlap with what fantasy sources inspired us, but I'm learning so much. I was completely unfamiliar with Elric, so just learning a lot from other team members, which is pretty fun.
Very cool. Yeah.
Nice.
I was vaguely familiar with Elric as far as the art, but I didn't know anything in terms of the character. I remembered seeing pictures of him in various magazines back in the day as a kid. But yeah, as far as the character, I know nothing about. So
I'm completely unfamiliar. I own one, but I'm completely unfamiliar.
Yeah.
What Elric reminded me was a vampire knight from Underworld.
Yeah.
Which was probably inspired by Elric.
Yeah, and I just have him in my display as like a Dark Knight type of character. Yeah.
And I was like,
figure, yeah.
And I was like, I have one figure of the main character, Beckinsale from Underworld, and I was like, I would put him right next to her.
There you go.
There you go.
Awesome.
Yeah, I kind of see him as kind of a cornerstone. In my headcanon, my lore, a cornerstone character in the realm in Savage Crucible. Whether he's evil, I don't necessarily see him as. I see him as kind of chaotic neutral.
Okay. Yeah.
My idea of him. That's kind of my guess with him, or maybe even neutral, maybe just straight up neutral.
Yep.
That and yeah, kind of operates on his own.
He has a pretty deep lore, though.
Oh, his lore is it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done some cliff notes recently, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'm gonna have to pick up some of these books because I'm curious. Yeah, for sure. All right, Nikki, this is the big question. Nikki, do you know if we will see any female figures in the Savage line?
Yes, it's definitely not an if, it's a when. We are definitely taking our time with that. There's so much that is going into it as far as design and aesthetic, and they are coming. We're just not in a rush to put them out.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy to hear that because I mean clearly we knew you guys were listening from that term, but not in a rush. It means you're really making sure that you're fine tuning everything to be just incredible out the gates.
Yeah, exactly. And there's some great figure lines that have some really nicely sculpted and engineered female figures out there already, which can definitely help bridge that time gap by the time we get ours out. But they are
true.
They are coming.
Yeah, the Zezares have been filling my gap for that for sure. Hilder and Bernice are definitely kind of fit the bill, and they
Really
fit right in line size wise, and
Big fan.
Yep.
Yep.
I think Johnny made a comment about it. I own a lot of Cesare female figures, like a lot.
An obscene amount, one would say. I own 3. No,
Actually,
4. I'm sorry, 4, because I have 2. I have 2 Hilder and 2 Bernice. So.
Actually, just got 6 more Bernices today, so I
Oh
was
my
happy about
god.
that. I was ecstatic. I was like, finally. I mean, listen, I ordered this like months ago from Cesare, like it's directly from Cesare, and I was like, 5K delivered their stuff to me already. Where's Cesare? Like, you should have had it first, right? Finally, I sent them multiple emails. They never responded back. I was so close to just hitting my credit card up with like, hey, we gotta cancel this. But then all of a sudden, like randomly, like 2 weeks ago, I was like, an email showed up saying we shipped. Great. It showed up today. I was so happy, ecstatic. I was like, all right, great. I got 6 more Bernices. I'm good to go.
Nice.
Man.
It's a sickness. It's a sickness.
Yep.
It is. No, that's not 200. It's only 30 of the red and gold ones.
It's 199.
Well, Abby, if you ever decide to resell them, you'll make some nice money back on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so I got to bring this one up because I have to endorse this one. I love this. Nikki, if Savage or any other toy line you work for needs a toy tester, hello.
Yep.
And I would love to fill that position. 100%, Travis.
Yep.
Thank you for throwing our names in that hat. I appreciate you, my friend. Yep, totally. And that catches us up on the starred
It
questions.
I stopped starring them.
Well, yeah, I got you. We're hitting that 2.5 hours, and
Yeah,
we appreciate you very much for hanging out with us, Nikki. This
definitely.
This is
No,
good.
this was a lot of fun. We definitely appreciate you being on. Is there anything you want to shout out?
Thanks everybody for joining, and thanks for having me on the channel. You can check out my Instagram. It's Nikki Nikole _ Creations. I post customs, iPhone photography when I go hiking. But definitely check out titanstoyexpo.com. That's the upcoming show, October 9th through 10th in Nashville. What I'm personally most excited about for Titans Toy Expo is the Creator Crown Awards, which is hosted at that con. And it's an awards ceremony basically for action figure photography, customizing, sculpting, diorama making. So there's going to be $7,500 in cash prizes for that. And I am just really excited to see what people bring to the show. I can't wait to see all of the work that you guys have done and see just the creativity. I didn't go last year, so this is going to be my first opportunity to see that whole system. So
One last question. That was going to be one of the questions I was going to ask you. Are you going to be a judge?
I don't think so. We have some featured guests that we have invited. Kyle Peterson, Articulated Ninja, some other folks that are like in that space that are going to be judges. I kind of don't want to be a judge. I think I just want to be able to enjoy the work that's there.
I
But
got
Rob might rope me into it, but I'm kind of
You
Yeah.
probably will. I have a feeling.
yeah. And then just following that, Toy Unity Expo in New Jersey in November. Super excited for the figures that we're going to be debuting and having there. So, yeah.
That's fantastic. That's gonna be fun. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff coming up for the last portion of the year, the last quarter of the year for sure. A lot of fun
Yeah.
stuff.
And I feel like we're kind of in that lull of like post San Diego Comic-Con, like not much is happening. So it's going to be coming up quick.
Right. Which, and I'll tell you, I'm enjoying a little bit the lull because I'm putting aside some money because I know things are going to hit pretty hard pretty soon. So
Exactly. Yep.
it's okay.
I wish every week or every other week there's a toy show here in where I live.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's local. It's always local, but it's also because we have a very big collector community here. So
Yeah.
yeah.
For sure.
It's
For
really
sure.
amazing how different the West and East Coasts are in that
Sorry to see
vein
that.
as far as toy shows.
Ask it again.
Ask it again right now, and we will ask it, Suda. Okay, real quick.
While he's typing, Lou, would you like to do a shout out?
Yeah, hey, look, Nikki, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure meeting you. Looking forward to meeting you at Titans, and can't wait to see all the new drops. As far as you guys out here, you guys know where to find me: Instagram, LucidaBase3, toy photography, all that good stuff. Here all week, all day, every day. I'll let Abby give the whole list, but Taking the Shot Thursday nights at 9 p.m. is my show, and photography, toy photography. Come check it out. I don't have an announcement yet as far as what's happening next week. I'll tell you what I'm planning tentatively, and I'll put that out there to you guys. There's quite a few of you guys out there watching. So I'd like to do another community spotlight show, just period, all community spotlight. So if you guys have got photos you want to submit, reach out, tag them, Taking the Shot FFC. Is that what we said? Taking the Shot FFC? Hashtag Taking the Shot.
How do you
FFC.
not know this already?
I don't remember. I just tell them to send them to me. Anyway, if there's something you'd like us to feature, send it on in. If we can get enough of them, that's what we'll do as a community spotlight show next week. I think my guest co-host is Smudge Customs.
Oh.
Looking forward to that because that'll be a first for us. We will have a lot of fun. So that's it for me. That's all I get.
So it looks like House Henda put in the question for Suda. Will there be any Magic users characters coming? Answer Suda though.
So many. Yes.
You know, it's so funny because I was at one of the local card shops and I was going through some of the old cards from the 90s, and the amount of cards I saw that matched Four Horsemen characters was almost insane. And I was like, are they using Magic the Gathering to come up with the concept? So like, it made me almost wonder. I was like, it's not a bad idea.
There's plenty of it. There's plenty of it for
there's
that.
so much. Yeah, exactly. And I was just like, man, like I've seen this before, but recently.
You know, if you dig deep anywhere in the sword and sorcery, myth and magic type realm, it's just that there's so much borrowing across, 30, 40 years. There's so much borrowing from ideas from others to create other. You might be surprised at how much borrowing there is between everyone. So it's not uncommon, right?
Yep.
So House Hendo lied to us. That wasn't his question.
It was a good question. Oh, will Savage Crucible? Will Savage Crucible dip into Asian?
Yes.
Mythology? Yeah. Yeah, they will, because we have one come. I say this like I'm part of Savage Crucible now. I work for the company. Take it away, Nikki. I'll shut up. You answer.
We're good.
Okay. So, suited to answer your question, yes.
Yes.
Yes, Kublai Khan. It would be one.
Yeah, that's true. He is Asian, so. But back to shout outs. Again, Nikki, thank you very much for being on here. We definitely appreciate you. Check us out Mondays, our Transformer show, Decepticast, hosted by Talib and Anna. Tuesdays, open mic night, where we throw the link in the chat. You all are welcome to join in and talk toys with us. Thursdays is Taking the Shot, hosted by Lou. Friday is Plastic Journey. Sunday is we may do a show maybe once a month. But next Friday, our VIP is going to be...
We collect the Mezcos and Marvel Legends and even the third parties. We shop the Legos and McFarlane's and we even check out the Barbies. We hunt to Walmart and at Target and anywhere with toys. We help each other out because we do it for the boys. Welcome to the Plastic Journey Podcast.
We will welcome Johnny Cock as our VIP next Friday.
That'd be fun.
But again, thank you all for being here. Definitely appreciate you all in the chat, the replay squad, Nikki, especially you. This was a lot of fun. I think this was very knowledgeable. A lot of people in the chat. I've started a lot of things that I normally play during the outro. They've really enjoyed the show.
Awesome.
But stay tuned for members. We're doing an after show. Give us, Lou,
20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Give us 20 minutes. And we will go live with the members only. And we'll throw the link out for anyone who wants to join us. We'll have some fun. But Thank you again, Nikki. Thank you to the chat, Replay Squad. You guys are amazing. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.
Thanks, everyone.
As we wrap up tonight's fun, the figures in talk, so we've just begun. Join us next time for thrills anew. In the world of Figure Fight Club, it's all for you. Make sure to subscribe and smash that like button. See you next week on Figure Fight Club, stay strutting. This isn't goodbye, it's just a see you later. In the meantime, go check out another creator. So keep your figures on display until we gather here someday. Remember the tales and the laughs we shared. Here at Figure Fight Club, you're treasured and cared.